you said, that is really appropriate. Means if you are starting your journey and you don't have an idea about grammar, so that time you can learn little bit of basic grammar for
Hmm.
having a conversation and for communication. Otherwise, if you are, because if you are educated, definitely you had a one subject that is English, and you had definitely had a knowledge little bit about a grammar portion also. That time you should start, or you have to start your journey by listening thing and by talking thing. If initially stage you are speaking in a broken English, that time also it is okay. No need to think about lots, and no need to think about your accuracy. That's why I told you initially also, once you got fluency, after that you should work on your accuracy too. Because if you are getting fluency and your accuracy is not good or perfect, so it would be not good. But if you are in an initial stage, you are learning this language, that time you can start. If initial time, so while you are talking with people, so Simon means gradually your mind will ready to speak in this language, and you
Hmm.
are not feeling tongue tied while you are speaking or while you are practicing daily, and you have to maintain your consistency at least in a speaking, because our mind already has been trained since our early or childhood days. So that's why it is quite not easy for mind also. While the mind will ready to speak in this language, so automatically you will get fluency. And your tongue, our tongue is also not twisting in a very right and good manner while we are, because we don't have idea how can we pronounce the proper word in English. So it is actually new for us. So we have to start and we have to work on our pronunciation. We have to listen a native
Yes.
speakers or good speakers actually. If you are an initial stage, so definitely you can choose you can listen a conversation video, because you started your journey from listening a conversational video. It would be a good to getting the language learning. So simultaneously and gradually and eventually you will adapt, or you will get your goal. There are many more examples. And you recently have given an example. There are many more YouTubers nowadays. They are doing a good or great job. And if you have a net connection, you must be utilize it. If you are a means student, if you are a homemaker, if you are a jobber, if you are in a business, that time. Nowadays, the English is a really indispensable. We all aware about that. If you are educated, you are postgraduate, you are graduate, you are plus two. That time, if you are not aware to speak in this language, that time you are in under the pressure, and you are thinking, what should I do? Because I don't have an idea that how can I communicate in front of people in this language. So this is actually global language. So if you have a courage, you have a determination to learn, definitely you can learn. Otherwise, everything is tough.
Yes, yes, you're absolutely right. Everything nowadays is because of technology or social media. And from YouTube, from Instagram, you can earn, you can get everything from there, because mostly
Right.
uh, teenager adults, they are doing great and they are showing their skill, talent, whatever you have talent. It doesn't matter you don't know how to speak language. No, I want to speak language, then I will upload my. What is this? This is nonsense thing. Don't do like this. If you know how to speak little bit, if it doesn't know, if you don't know how to speak little bit, you know how to communicate people in Hindi language, your mother tongue, you know how to communicate. Please go on and try to upload your video. Maybe not today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Definitely you will get viral. Definitely people they like you. If you have no, I'm talking about if you have good communication skill or you have good talent, any type, you are a artist or you are a good teacher, and we are learning English language. Why? Just because of our
Mhm.
uh, maybe this is the same thing.
No. So how means you are started when you started your journey at that time initial stage, what you do means it would be a good for a beginner who wants to learn this language. So it would be an inspiration for them that how they can learn, how can they learn this language. What have you done in initial stage when you were in initial stage? How you started your journey to learn this language?
Yes, I mentioned that I was totally
What did you
zero,
do?
and I started my journey from scratch. So, but I didn't know how to speak, and but I was curious to know how to speak in language. And 1 year ago, I started my journey. So, and if I talk about my things what I have done. So just I used to speak a lot, and my initial time I used to read a lot English book, like moral story books. I have a lot of books. Just I purchased that time, and as well I listen a lot. I listen a lot conversation video because that time maybe I think you have heard those guys name like House Corner as well. English with the Hati ma'am. So that time they were uploading their video. So that time I used to watch a lot. I listened carefully their video, and you can say I learned English language from YouTube. So the YouTube is a very beneficial for us to learn anything. Or yes, just I was telling you that it is very easy language, and if you really want to improve your communication skills, so you can start first take a step. Don't think about your mistake. If you speak broken English, so please start. Don't think about people because people they don't think about you. If you want to improve your communication skills, so first you have to take a step. You have to speak you know and after, if you don't know how to make sentences, please you can learn a basic grammar, because I know basic grammar it is necessary to learn English language. If you know how to make sentences, then you can start, you can speak in front of anyone. you know no one can here to judge you that, oh my god, why are you speaking like this? No one, because they don't know how to speak, because we are living where mostly people they know their mother tongue, but they don't know how to speak the English proper way. You know everything about your mother tongue. You know how to speak, but you don't know my mother tongue, because my mother tongue is Hindi. So I know very well, I can speak, I can talk with anyone. If I talk about English language, so yes, mostly people they speak in English, Hindi, because they don't know how to speak. So that's why I don't talk with them who doesn't know how to speak in language. So it is a really good thing to learn English language. And if you know how to speak language, so definitely you can do something in your life. You can get a job. You can go outside. There you can get a job. Otherwise, if you want to improve your communication skill, so you can improve in English language. This is a good thing to talk people, interact people. You can interact easily. So just I'm trying to enhance my knowledge.
Yeah, I agree with you. Actually, I agree with you. If the talent has no language, it could be anything. The talent could be anything. Is if you're not good at English, it could be possible you are good at Hindi, which is your mother tongue. There are many more people who are from certain part of the India. They are learning Hindi also. They are paying. They are dying to get a fluency in Hindi.
Yes, yes, you're absolutely right.
So I had a conversation with many more people who are from a certain part of the India, because the Hindi is not their mother tongue. So they want to learn this language also. So if you are good at a Hindi, that time you can work on your Hindi language also. There is one friend of mine. She is giving tuition now. She is from North India, but she is settling in Hyderabad, the southern part of the India. So she is teaching over there Hindi language. So what she is doing? She is utilizing her talent, whatever talent she has. So the I totally agree with you that if you have any talent, you you have to polish that. You must be polish that skill. So the because talent has no language. There are many more people who are good at painting. There are many more people who are good at cooking, stitching. Recently, the one girl who got viral, and she made her name and fame. She is, I think, Muzaffarnagar or Saharanpur, I think, and she become more famous on a social media. And what she has done, she started her journey on a social media through the stitching things. She has been
Yes,
good
yes, I
since her childhood days in stitching things. I think
yes.
her name was what was her name? I forgot.
Uh,
So
I
that's why I
don't.
told you the yeah,
Yes,
talent
yes.
has no language actually. Talent has no language. Okay. So finally, I got one another question for you also, because you told me the initial stage you read a lot. You have read, correct? So what type of books you are reading and you have read?
Okay, so if
You
you don't mind,
read
so
what type of book?
can I show you?
Yeah, definitely. It would be a good for
Ah,
viewer.
yes, yes, like this book, moral story.
Moral story, and it has written by the print is Blur.
Right now, you are about to say?
Okay. No, 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 no. Could you tell me the name? Yeah, the print version is
No,
quite
this is
blur.
a kid story, moral story. So I'm unable to see your lekhak name,
Who is the
writer name.
writer?
Yes. No, no. Here is no writer.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Just I used to read earlier days when I started, initial days. I used to
So could
read
you
a
tell me
lot.
a publisher name? Could you tell me a publisher name? Publisher name. It has must be mentioned over there on book.
No, ma'am, no. No. Just this is a moral story book, so you can purchase, you can get easily anywhere in
Hmm.
your near
Okay,
market.
okay, okay. Got it,
Just
got
you can
it, got
check
it.
in.
Okay. Moral stories for kids.
Yes, moral story for
Okay,
kids.
fine.
So just I used to read a lot, and I
Correct.
used to, yes. So this is a good books, and if anyone wants to improve their communication skills, skills definitely they can purchase this book, and definitely they can improve. Not like me, better than me, because I was not consistency, and so that's why I was preparing for government exam. So that's why without consistency, you can't improve your communication skills. So I was
But this
doing
is
both.
really commendable job. Why are you underestimate yourself? Because you are good at this language, even though it's been only a 1 year and you got your fluency. And even though you have another work also, you are doing preparation for a competitive examination. You want to get a job. You want to secure a position in a government examination. So you don't have a sufficient time to work on your fluency definitely, but your fluency is really perfect.
Yes, ma'am, but my whole syllabus in Hindi, so that's why it is little bit difficult to learn to talk people. And my
Even though you
mostly
are,
friend,
hmm,
my mostly friend, they
you may,
are.
yeah, please continue.
I wanted to tell you that my all friends they speak Hindi language. They don't want to talk to me in English language. So I talk to them sometime, in Hindi language. And my family members they don't know how to speak in language. So I have to talk to them in Hindi language. So that is little bit difficult to manage my communication skill. Because without talking and without speaking, without doing things, you can't improve. You can't be perfect person. So just I want to be perfect, so I have to do a lot of work as well. I have to sacrifice my enjoyable things.
Agree, agree. If you are determined and you are a student life especially and you are preparing for anything, any competitive exam especially, so you have to do or you have to make your school schedule. You have to give a lots of the time and of course you as a students and right now in this age there are people who wants to enjoy their life, not they don't want to do a more study, and because you are focusing on your language and your study pattern, that's why you are doing, and definitely you will adapt and you will get your goal soon. The because hard work will pay well always.
Yes, ma'am, I agree with that 100% because the as you so shall you reap. This is my quote. And without doing
Correct.
hard work, nothing is easy. And if you have hard work,
Mm,
so definitely everything is easy for you. Effortlessly, you can achieve
correct.
your goal. And here is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
huge amount of things. Earlier days we were not getting like this type of things like YouTube and Instagram. But nowadays we have technology, good technology. Here is a huge amount of AI, ChatGPT. You can go and ask him or her anything. Even though you are a student or a citizen, people doesn't matter. Matter is that how much curiosity you have to learn to get things to earn money from anywhere. If you have, so definitely nowadays you are a good person and definitely you can achieve.
agree, agree. I resonate. Okay, so Sabir, it's been already a time, so we can communicate
Please.
again. And
And
okay,
you
so
can
it
see
was
my whole
it was
body, I'm looking like
sorry,
sweating.
you
Sweating. Sweeting, yeah.
Yeah. I think you turn off your fan.
Please, we had a nice time.
Okay.
Have a nice day.
Bye. Yeah, you too.